Get ready to match the star. Wayne Hickman, Brett Summers, Gary Berghoff, Carol Lawrence, Richard Dawson, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Johnny Olson and dear friends and gentle hearts. Now listen, have you thrown away the cards that you held up at the opening when they're here? Not a moment too soon.
I just held my hand up.
I can never see what's going on, and I'm curious.
Just as well, Gene.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. You're in enough trouble as it is.
I see.
I just said hello to my uncle, is all.
You what?
I said hello to my uncle.
That's not allowed. Now, I told you
It's
that's
against
not
the
allowed.
rules, isn't
It's
it?
against you. The FCC is
All
going
right,
to get on
it
you.
wasn't my uncle.
Oh, all right. Well, that's okay. Now, let's
That's
say hello to
allowed.
our two players here, Tony Clenard and Enid Lays. How are you, ladies? Tony's our current champ with $200. That's what you have. That's yours irrevocably. No one can take it away from you.
Okay.
Oh, you hear that? No one can take her $200 away from her. And we started this game. She's being challenged by Enid, and you have had your first round question. You matched one celebrity. Your first round question is coming up in 1 minute and 12 and a half seconds. Yes, sirree. Here we are, just having a grand time, waiting for you. And now we've got this question for you, Tony. You all remember Dwayne Hickman's hit TV series, don't you?
Certainly.
I sure do.
I don't remember.
No. The Many Lives of Dobie Gillis.
The Many Loves.
The Many Loves of Dobie.
We all remember
The
that.
Many Loves. Speaking of
Thinking of remembering,
the
Gene.
Many
If
Loves of
only
Dobie
you
Gillis.
were
Anyway.
drunk like I am, there'd be an excuse for it.
Only you can remember, Gene.
No, if only I could read. Anyway, Dwayne Hickman said, and this is a quote, "In real life, I was just like Dobie Gillis. I got expelled from high school when the principal caught me playing blank with a cheerleader." That's a direct quote from Dwayne Hickman. He said, "In real life, I was just like Dobie Gillis. I got expelled from high school when the principal caught me playing blank with a cheerleader." Think about that, Tony, while they're all writing their answers down. You're finished? You're thinking too hard. You've already done your thinking.
I have indeed.
Yes.
Before I entered the building.
Listen, where has she been? You know anything about this lady? You haven't been around here in a long time. Is there something about us that we'd like to see you a little more
Myself?
often? You, yes, you.
Oh, well, actually, I have been. Just hanging around the back lot here.
Oh.
Waiting for another chance.
Oh, I see. Well, this is it.
Oh.
I
Okay.
watch her.
You do?
Every Saturday night on the Bob Newhart Show.
Yes, she's marvelous. She's just terrific. Okay, here we go. Tony Clenard, you remember Dwayne Hickman's TV series? Yes, you do. Many Loves of Dobie Gillis. You remember that, right?
Yes.
All right, he said, "In real life, I was just like Dobie Gillis. I got expelled from high school when the principal caught me playing blank with a cheerleader."
Doctor.
Playing doctor. All right. She said, "I got expelled from high school when
Could
the
I-
principal
could
caught me
I
playing
just
doctor
pass on
with a
this,
cheer."
sir?
No, you
Could I
better.
pass?
No. You've got to do it. It's show and tell time. Go.
Yeah, but I don't recall saying that.
You don't. What did you say?
I put post office.
Playing post office. That's close to doctor,
That
but a
was
little
more your
milder
character.
version.
Well, I'm old, you know.
Yeah,
when
I
I did
see.
Dobie Gillis, things were different.
I see. All
We
right.
didn't play.
Certainly were, and we had the most terrific time when we played doctor.
There's one for you, Tony. Gary, what do they play? What do you get expelled from
All
high
I
school
could think of was he played grocer. I remember the show extremely well. It was a grocery store, but I said doctor because she said
Doctor. That's two, Tony. Now, Carol, we're up to you.
Oh, so mild, just hooky.
Playing hooky.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right. I got expelled from high school when the principal caught me playing blank with a cheerleader, and she said doctor.
Well, why would I contradict her?
You wouldn't contradict her. You're a gentleman, a true gentleman. Marcia,
Gene,
yes, did you ever...
Well-
No, you...
it's a sad comment on my childhood, but hooky was about it for me, folks.
Hooky. Sorry about that.
I am too.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
really
all
sorry
right.
about
Too
that.
Too
bad.
late now.
No, it isn't.
Oh,
Never
thanks,
too late.
Gene.
All right, Enid, would you please make a selection?
I think I'll try A this time, Gene.
A this time. You had B last time, did you?
That's right.
Everyone except Richard plays. Monty Hall said, You know that guy we had on Let's Make a Deal last week who came dressed as a duck? I think he really was a duck. As soon as he saw what he won, he blanked. That's what Monty Hall said. Monty Hall said, you know that guy we had on Let's Make a Deal last week who came dressed as a duck? I think he really was a duck. As soon as he saw what he won, he blanked. Did you understand that, Enid?
I certainly did,
All right,
thank
you
you.
think about it while Gary is finishing his answer. Slip it in the slot, attaboy.
You always
Just put it
have
right
to,
in the slot there.
always
That's it.
have to point me out. Don't
He who hesitates is lost forever.
Yes.
Forever. Ever.
say
All right,
that.
Enid Lays.
Bible
Monty
sign
Hall
with
said,
a
you know the
regular.
guy we had on Let's Make a Deal last week came dressed as a duck.
Right.
He said, I think he really was a duck. As soon as he saw what he won, he
Quack, 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 quack,
quack.
quack,
He
quack.
quacked. As soon as he saw what he won, he went quack, 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 quack,
Oh, he
quack.
played doctor.
He did.
Oh, I'm going to get it right one of these. No. I
out of
put
sync.
a quack.
Quack. Okay, Enid, there's one for you. Do we get a quack out of you?
Haven't you heard her sing? No.
Pay any attention to Gary's answer. He means quacked, but he spelled it wrong.
All right, so there's three you're up to now, Enid.
Instead of a joke we used to tell in grammar school, I said he went put, put, put all the way across. But I said quacked.
He
But I did
quacked.
spell it wrong.
Quack,
He
but
spelled
didn't
it
mean
quick,
that.
but spelling
All right.
doesn't count here. What do you have?
I have quacked.
You have quacked. Okay, there's another one for you. You're up to 5. Do you make it 6, Marcia?
I'm so glad I do have my finger on the duck pulse of the nation. I have quacked.
You do indeed. All right. So you can't do better than that.
I know it, isn't it
Really very
great?
happy about that, and you've got your work cut out for you. You're going to match 3 celebrities to achieve a tie, and we'll find out if that happens after this. Here we go. Ready? All right. Now listen carefully. 3 of you will participate.
I don't participate.
Dwayne, Carol, and Marcia.
Oh, what about
Smokey.
me?
No, you don't.
She doesn't participate even when she's writing.
No. Only 3. It's very important for Tony, so listen carefully. Smokey the Bear said.
He said that?
He said, oh, he said,
This is right.
oh, he says, I just spent 6 months in hibernation.
Did he ever get out of the forest?
Boy, do I need a blank. That's what he said. Smokey the Bear said.
Wow.
No, I just spent 6 months in hibernation. Boy, do I need a blank. I don't want to see your answer. I just want to kiss you. Okay. Not you.
Helen. Does Helen ever watch the show?
Quite a thrill.
Yes.
How come you're still married?
It's because, well, I'll tell you. It's, Tony. Smokey the Bear said. He said, I just spent 6 months in hibernation. Oh, boy, do I need a blank.
A girl bear?
A girl bear? Well, have to have 3 girl bears over here to stay in the game there and achieve a tie.
I didn't know what to say either.
You didn't know what to say
No,
either.
no.
Did you
I
think
was-
about it?
Yeah, I thought about it a long time, and I finally put
Wow.
girl bear
Girl
too.
bear.
Yeah.
Verbatim.
All right. We're up to you,
My
little
turn?
girl. Yes, little girl.
Well, lady bear. Isn't
Would
that
you
the
take a
same
lady
thing?
bear? Well, a lady bear.
It's the way you played it, Gene.
No, lady bear is good because,
that
I
all?
mean, a little mature bear, you know,
Right.
there's nothing like a, well, what do you
I don't like
say?
it when you use words like mature.
you know,
Well, Jane, folks, it's another sad comment on my
you're going to break our
qu'est-ce que
hearts.
c'est
Is that
social
Max
life.
Bear?
Marcia.
I didn't. I had a bath. Well, I have good hygiene habits.
She needs a bath, so Enid wins the game. Good on down. And Mr. Byron, congratulations. Okay. Well, Tony, it's been a pleasure meeting you. How much are you leaving with? $200? Together with our best wishes for being with us here on Match Game 75. Goodbye, Tony. Here we are.
realize that all of Chehalis, Washington is watching us. I know they are. It's not that big.
All of Chehalis, Washington? Where
You
the
know where
heck?
that is, don't you?
Chehalis, Washington. How do you spell that?
Chehalis.
Is that an Indian name?
It probably is, yes.
Yeah. Well, wherever it is, it's a pretty town. Yes. A very pretty town, I'm sure. How many, what's at the pop of Chehalis?
It's less than 6,000.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad to have them on our side. I
know,
don't want them
you
against us. All right, you ready here? Having to go over $5,000 is at stake here. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank Eden. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250. And the third, $100. Whom do you choose for an assist?
Richard.
The Garden of Eden.
The Garden of Eden. Ah, yes. I remember it well.
Oh, I just think Dwayne's a real cutie, so I'm going to ask him.
Yes, I think he's kind of cute, too. Yes. I thought as soon as he walked out on stage, I said
That's
he's
a lousy
cute.
reason for asking him.
Yes. What do you say, Dwayne?
Barbara.
Barbara Eden. All right, there are two.
Marcia.
And Marcia.
East, oh, thank you so much. So I have something to fall back on when my
Yes.
career goes. East of.
East of Eden. Well, you've got East of Eden, you've got Garden of Eden, and you've got Barbara Eden. What do you say to those three? Or do you want to offer one of your own?
I think I'll have to go with Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden is the most popular. Do you agree with her?
Yes.
Your sister's in the first row. She's got to agree. All right. All right. If you're wrong, if you've led her astray, boy, you're going to get it. Looking for the Garden of Eden, aren't we all? Is it under the $100 response? No, it wouldn't be. East of Eden is Marcia's answer. That's there. Okay. $250. Is the Garden of Eden under that slot there? Let's see it there. Barbara Eden. Well, they got 2 out of 3 so far. It's a good omen. Let's find out. Here we go, the $500 response. Garden of Eden, congratulations. Okay. Well, Enid, just as quick as a wink, you're up to $600. Now you're going to have a go at $5,000. You ready for that?
I am, and Richard's going to help me.
Richard's going to help you.
I've helped so many people this
$1 response. Garden of Eden, congratulations. Okay. Well, Enid, just as quick as a wink, you're up to $600. Now you're going to have a go at $5,000. You ready for that?
I am, and Richard's going to help me.
Richard's going to help you.
I've helped so many people this week. Stand
on the cigarette butt and face me. And here's the $5,000 question. Ready?
Yeah.
Blank capsule. C-A-P-S-U-L-E. Blank capsule. All right, he's finished. Now, Enid, we need an answer from you which you think will match his. What do you say to match Richard in that? Blank capsule.
Space capsule.
Space capsule. All right. Gonna find out right now if that does match Richard. May we see your answer, please, sir?
Yes, this is where they're going to put me. A time.
In the time capsule. Time capsule.
That's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes. Well, you're a good sport and a good loser, and you're going to play another game.
We'll try again next time.
All right, sure, Enid. Here comes your next competition. Welcome, Kathy Gamby. Hi, Kathy. You know Enid?
Yes, I do.
How's Kathy Gamby today?
I'm just fine.
Good. Where do you live and all that?
Seal Beach.
You live on a beach?
Seal Beach.
Sioux Beach?
Seal Beach.
Seal. Oh, I don't hear so plain. There. Where's Seal Beach?
Seal. She said Seal
Well,
Beach.
Seal, S-E-A-L
That's
Beach.
in
Is
Maine.
that near here somewhere?
No, it's
Yeah,
not
it's in
in
between
Maine.
Long Beach and Huntington Beach.
All right. Now, what else about Kathy Gamby would interest us?
I'm a cheerleader at Golden West College, and my major is law enforcement.
Law enforcement?
Uh-huh. And I have 3 sisters, and my dad's a fireman. My mom works in a clothing store, and I've got a wonderful boyfriend named Huey, and I've got a duck named Donald.
I think that's a charming story, Kathy.
Can
And
Kathy
you're a very
cook?
sweet lady. All right, good luck to both ladies. Here we go. Kathy, make a selection.
A, please.
A it is.
And she lives in a pear tree.
Yes. The Exorcist
Seal
said.
Beach.
If that little girl can really make her bed rise to the ceiling, let's not exorcise her. Let's rent her out as a blank. Says, if that little girl can really make her bed rise to the ceiling, let's not exorcise her. Let's rent her out as a blank. Think about that, Kathy. Did you see The Exorcist?
Yeah.
You did. You remember the way the girl was in bed and it would go up, fly up to the ceiling and fly around the room? Is everybody ready? I see you're not too thrilled with this question. Hello, writers, if you're listening, they're not too thrilled with the question there.
What does that question
Yes.
mean? And could ever...
I didn't like the
It's
movie.
a very difficult question.
You didn't like the movie
No.
either. All right.
Would have been
Put it right up there.
Would have been much more interesting if Dawson played the lead part.
Now,
I
Kathy,
did.
The Exorcist said, if that little girl can really make her bed rise to the ceiling, let's not exorcise her. Let's rent her out as a...
Houdini.
As a what?
Houdini.
Houdini. As a magician. This whole thing is... It's a mystery to everybody in the room, the celebrities, the audience. Okay, Dwayne.
Well, see, I figured rise up and all that, you know, so I put elevator.
Elevator, yeah. That's kind of the idea, yes.
Yeah, but
very
not
good.
too good.
No, that's okay, Dwayne. That's good. When you're good, I'll tell you you're good.
When
that
you're
was
hot,
good.
you're hot. When
Right.
you're not, you're not.
The mystery is, why would they take that funky question and give it to anybody?
Yeah, that's the question.
Good gravy.
Is that any way to start the new year?
No.
I said levitator.
Let's not exercise. Let's rent her out as a levitator. That's very clever. You know, when you don't wear your wig, your answers are very good.
Well, I get air in my skull.
That's it. That'll do it every time. Gary?
As I remember, the two clergymen were standing there in the room, and the bed
right.
rose up, and they said, "How's the weather up there?" And she said, "Just fine." And it's a weather balloon. I
A
don't
weather
know.
balloon.
Oh, we got a lot of...
All right. What did you say to that,
If
Carol?
it really worked, they could put ads on it and rent her out as a blimp.
As a blimp. Let's not exercise her. Let's rent her out as a... What?
I have a terrible feeling Dwayne said this. Elevator.
Elevator. He did say it. The answer Kathy's looking for is Houdini. What do you offer?
Well, it's an elusive answer, Gene,
I-
at best.
Give us an evasive answer.
Well, I don't know why I said this, and I don't want to know. Motel.
I say we're going to put you in the movie.
And it's also a terrible commentary on them bringing up.
That's right. Okay, so Kathy, nothing there, but we'll find out how this game is going to end. But first, we've got to do a little business here. This is it. Here we are again. And we're going to finish this first round with Enid's question. Kathy did not score in her first round question. Let's see how Enid does. Harry, the high school principal, said...
He did not.
Yes, he did. He said this.
He did
This is
not.
a direct quote from him. I've got it on my tape recorder backstage.
Same principal that
He
expelled
said,
me.
I wish we'd get a new clapper for the school bell. I'm tired of clanging it with my blank.
Say that again.
Harry, the
Say that again.
Harry, the high school principal, said, I wish we got a new clapper for the school bell. I'm tired of clanging it with my blank.
Dumbest question I've
Don't
ever
hit
had.
her, dear. She's married to Robert Goulet, who's just another pretty face.
What? Can't you think of anything?
No, I
there-
can't think of anything,
couple
so
of
I
real
just put
good
something
answers.
down.
All right, that's all right.
It is?
Yes, okay. Here we go. See how easy it
What
is?
school you went
You
to?
just try a little. Enid. Harry, the high school principal, said, I wish we got a new clapper for the school bell. I'm tired of clanging it with my...
Head.
Head. Good. Now,
Well,
if there's a modicum of common sense over here, several of you will have said head.
Well,
Dwayne?
Unfortunately, I said head.
Yeah. See? There's one for Enid.
But I felt it was kind of dumb.
No, it was good. Very good. Now, Brett.
That's the most modicum you're gonna get out of this ball.
All right.
I said he was, I think this runs a close second to Motel, I'm not sure. I said he was tired of clanging it with his clanger.
That's better than Motel. That's an That wins first prize, actually.
That's
Why
right.
don't you sing that answer? 2 or 3
Yeah.
choruses would be just terrific.
Yeah,
Start
it
the-
would.
Oh, dear. I had terrific principals, I must say, but occasionally one would ring the school bell with me. I said a student.
With a student. All right. Banging the bell with a student there. Okay, Carol.
You looked in pain, so I said head.
Head. All right, that's 2 for you. And Richard.
Well, showing the brilliance of the bottom row, I also said head.
Oh, very good, very good. Carry on, Marcia.
Ending
you
the
say
brilliance of the
clanger,
bottom row.
sweetheart?
Yes, bringing it to a screeching halt. There were a lot of wife questions this week of your wife.
I'm tired of clanging the
Rude at
school
best.
bell with my wife.
Yeah,
there.
rude,
Gene,
rude.
could
Yeah.
I ask Brett to say hello to Mr. Soliani, my school?
No, you can't.
Mr. Soliani?
Mr. Soliani.
No, it's not
Hi,
allowed.
Mr.
Stop
Soliani.
that.
Mom will be home soon.
All right, now we're going to stop right here, so don't nobody go away, because we got a little message for you. This is it. Got to stop right here. End of round 1, score is 3-0 in favor of the current champ, and we will look forward to our next meeting, ladies. Thank you for being with us today, and we thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you for being with us, Gene.
Yes.
You are all going to come back next time.
No.
How do you
whenever
know
that is.
that?
Well, I know that because it says so here in fine print. Is there anything
It
anybody
does?
would like to say? Anything,
Where
any
is that?
plugs? Anything
I'm
we have
doing
forgot to
Pull
do?
yourself together.
Karen, I've been remiss in anything.
I would
They
like
are
to
putting out
apologize.
a double bill of the film Earthquake and The Towering Inferno. You
Bye.
know what they're going to call
What
it?
are they going to call it?
Shake and bake.
Okay. See you later, next in 75. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Goodson, Bill Tubman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.